You ever seen a figure show up upside down in the box? That's a new one. Today we're going to be unboxing these two Lycoris Recoil figures. These are two that I kind of forgot that I pre-ordered, to be honest. I pre-ordered them a long time ago. They've been announced for a while. They are actually Aniplex figures. They are from Aniplex, which is not rare. They make quite a few from Aniplex, but I don't have that many from Aniplex. And they are non-scale figures, which if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that there are 7th scale, 8th scale, quarter scale, all kinds of scales. I've made a video going over that before, but there is also a non-scale figure, which basically means they just make it whatever scale they want, and they don't really bother, which, to be honest, the scaling on figures normally is not that accurate, to be honest. Like, sometimes there's 7th scale figures that are closer to an 8th scale. I don't think that's that big of a deal, but Aniplex usually just says non-scale figure. They did that with Marin in the bikini that we looked at one time before, and they did that here. So we're going to unbox these, we're going to look at them, see how they kind of stack up, because they look really good in promotional pictures and through the box, which, as I mentioned in the opening, she's upside down, and I don't really know how that happened, but they look pretty good. I want to see what they look like out of the box, and we'll kind of get an idea on if these are worth picking up. So let's start with the upside down girl first, or Takina here. I got these figures from Big Bad Toy Store, but I also have a few options down in the description. You can go check them out for yourself. The first of which is Entertainment Earth, which if you check down in the description, there will be a link. And if you use that link, you can get anything that's in stock 10% off. It helps me out. It gives you a discount. It's a great way to do it. And they are US based, so it is cheaper shipping, cheaper shipping. So there you go. The other one is Ami Ami, which I have talked about tons on here. Now, I wouldn't really recommend them for this. And the reason why is because you can get these figures in America fairly easily. And there's no real reason to spend the extra shipping on two figures that are not big, but they're decently sized, to pay that shipping from Japan over here. But if you really wanted to, I guess you could. All right, so getting our upside down girl out of here. As you can see here, and I'll show close-ups along the way, but they are in a bit of a bikini look, and they do come with a chair on this one. I don't know if, yeah, she comes with a chair as well. So, kind of neat. We do get some little accessories there with the chair. So we'll look and see how that turned out as well. But let's get her out of here. Let's try to show you here as I unbox this thing. Her hair is stuck. So yeah, there you go. Now I will show you some close-ups as I talk about her here. I'll be honest, first thoughts here. The face on Takina is not fantastic. It's decent, but it's not amazing. Her eyes kind of look like they're down here when they should be here. So that's a bit off-putting. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but it just... Let's get the chair out here. It's a nice little chair. There's really nothing to it. I will say this about this figure. And, like, from a distance, like from this angle you're looking at it here, looks pretty good. Up close, it's on this, like, it's comparable with a prize figure, to be honest. It is not... like, and not on a high quality prize figure, to be honest. Yeah, like, it's got the zipper here, but it's just not, like, crazy. So, disappointing in her regard. I don't really even have, like, a lot to talk about on it. So, that's why I'm already moving on to Chisato here, because, to be honest, her figure looked better. Maybe that's why they put her in upside down, because they were trying to distract from the fact that her face was not that good. That's kind of disappointing. I didn't have high hopes for this set. Like, I thought they'd be decent, but I didn't expect, like, what we got with Marin, because Marin was a bit more expensive of a figure. These are not. These are, I think they were about $40. So as a set, they are about the same as what Marin was. So they're not cheap by any means, but they are also not expensive. Getting Chisato out here. Now, real quick, she looks far better. This is a decent figure. I'm gonna actually say this is a pretty good figure, especially for the price. The feet and toes or the fingers and toes look great. I always like to kind of judge them. They look good here. All of the skin looks good. Usually with a figure that has a lot of skin and not a lot of seams, sometimes they will look a bit weird. They do not here. She looks pretty good. Hair looks good. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good figure. Not gonna lie, pretty good. And you do get the exact same chair that you got with Takina here. So you get 2 chairs. So it's like they're sitting at a resort or something. I don't mean to harp on it more, but Takina, I said how proud I was there was no seams on Chisato. Takina here has a very noticeable seam right there on her arm. That is, it's just so disappointing, because it's no good. It's no good. I hate to continue to dog on these figures, but let me show you something to compare these two that might change your opinion. So these are some prize figures you can get from Lycoris Recoil. This one is about $30. This one was about $25. This is under the By Cuties line. This is a Banpresto Relax Time one. So 2 different types. Both of them do better than really either one of these do. I think the outfit on her looks better than this one does, to be honest, and I know that's kind of what they were going for. The colors on this Chisato are very diluted. They don't look that vibrant, and I know that's the point. But you could have made the orange just a few shades brighter, and it would have really looked better. It would have, the contrast between her top and the skin would have looked better. Bottoms look okay, but they're where it should be like a kind of maybe a darker black. It is more of a faded gray, which is fine, but it doesn't look that vibrant. And to be honest, I kind of want that. I know it's easy to say, well, they're supposed to look like this diluted thing all the way through, but her hair and the eyes and everything like that look pretty good. So it's kind of disappointing that the rest of her doesn't. With this one, that's not the case. The pink is very vibrant, and I'm sure you can use some close-ups here. The pink is very vibrant. The sweater looks great. Comparing the sweater on this one to the jacket on Takina here is night and day, and this one's more expensive than this one. And then moving over to the Relax Time figure here. Now these figures are a bit of a mixed bag. Some of them that I've gotten are pretty good. Some of them that I've gotten are meh. And this one was one of the ones that's kind of in the middle. But even then, I think this figure is better. They do a really interesting thing here where she's grabbing onto her foot. I'll show you in close-ups right now as well. And also the other foot has some detail of like her toes kind of going up in the air. If you're going to show the feet, why not do something interesting like that? And they do on this, but they don't on these. It's just that little bit of detail that these figures didn't necessarily need. These are prize figures. They're not needing to do that. These are not doing that. They are labeling themselves as non-scale figures. They're not labeling themselves as prize figures. So to me, they're an in-between of they're not quite scale figures, but they're not prize figures. They're right in the middle. So I should expect quality, that is a bit better than these, but not quite to scale figures. But they're not. They're down here at prize figures, and honestly, they're getting beat by other prize figures. So that's disappointing. Not only that, but the hair difference here, on this one, the hair is solidly black all the way through. This one, the front of her hair is black, then the middle is like this grayish black, and then her ponytail is black. So, disappointing there. Overall, I just don't recommend these two figures. There are other prize figures you can get. There are ones of them in their cafe uniforms. There is scale figures of them in their work like uniforms. And so I would recommend any of those over these. These are a disappointment in my eyes. Do I regret buying them? No, they're not that bad, but they're definitely not great. Probably I'm going to give Takina I'm going to be a bit harsh. I'm going to say a 3 out of 10. Chisato, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. It does accomplish pretty much everything that I wanted, but nothing stands out, and it's not memorable in any way, really. This one is disappointing. This one is just mediocre. So that's that. And if you really want, I never graded these because they were just shorts. This one will probably get a 6 out of 10 as well, so it's on the scale of these two. This one, I'd probably give it a 7. It's pretty good, it's cheap, and it does everything pretty good. So anyway, that is it for this video. What do you think? Have you picked up these figures? Have you picked up any Lycoris Recoil figures? And who's your favorite? Do you like Chisato or do you like Takina? Or are you maybe one of the other characters that you prefer of? But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please feel free to subscribe. We have many more videos on the way. We have a ton of Funko Pops that we unbox on shorts, Nindroids, everything like that. We also are moving my anime collection as we speak. So if you want to watch that, a new video will go up every weekend detailing my journey with that. So if you're interested in that, please stick around and you can watch that and join in along the way. We have a really fun video coming out this week talking about that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.